Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to do a 1958D roll reveal. This one is a number 153, 1958D Bank of America roll. The writing on the roll itself has been slightly damaged by tape, but I can still tell it's a Bank of America roll for sure. Got no one watching right now, so I'm going to give it a few minutes just to see if anybody shows up. Hello, Adam. I just created this stream a few minutes ago, so I want to give other people a chance to show up before I get started on the roll. But you are here. I'm going to go ahead and open the roll. There it is, a 1958D roll right there. Use my trusty little tool to get it open. There's our buyer, Jeff Dunn. How you guys doing this afternoon? Went on a little walk with the dog at lunchtime. Man, it's starting to get hot out there. Tell you what. Just a few days ago, I think it was like 70 degrees outside. Now it's close to 90 out there. Hello, Kevin Speaks. And Scott Hall. And here we go. One end is open. Let me work on the other end. There we go. Got it open. Now I'm just going to figure out which way to unravel it. I'm going to unravel it with the roll going over the coins as usual. And there we've got a number of bright sunshiny coins ready to be looked at, and these do appear unspotted. Wow. I gotta put my eyeballs on for this. These things look like they are in amazing condition. A good peekaboo at a couple of these coins again. Wow, these things are really nice. From all appearances, they look like they're nice gem uncirculated coins, every one of them. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started, because I need to wait another couple of minutes, because it's not quite 3 o'clock yet. Let's see here. Get everything all mixed up really well. Hope everyone's doing all right this afternoon. Looks like we've got some decisions being made by the Minnesota State Prosecutor's Office regarding the officers who murdered George Floyd. It looks like they're all going to be charged, which is a good thing. Hello, Mr. Rojas. Everybody is having a great day, I think. We got one more minute left before we need to get started, so I'm going to give it one more minute. Yeah, we need a little peace in our country, and the way we need a little peace in our country is for justice to prevail and for everyone to have their fair shake. We've been way too long in this country without everyone having their fair shake. I was raised in Memphis, Tennessee. I went to inner city schools, and I saw racial injustice on a regular basis. It was just a regular basis, regular daily thing for me. Wasn't anything I could do about it at the time. Never thought there really would be anything done about it at all. And, well, I'm glad there's finally something being done. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but at least there's been good effort put toward it. Okay, here we are. We're going to go ahead and get started. I wish I could do something about that damned camera. I'm going to replace this camera eventually because it's just not, it's not pretty. Let me try to adjust it a little bit, see what I can do about adjusting it. It needs to be brighter. And the color intensity doesn't need to be any higher. see. Let's see if that helps. It's a lot brighter now than it was before. So at least the coins show up. All right, let me go ahead and draw the first name. It's 1 minute after the hour. And Timothy Morrell is going to get the first coin in the roll. This is going to be the first coin in the roll right here. And Tim Morrell is going to get this one. What do we have here? Let me get this thing dusted off just a little bit so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. A little clash mark out by the 1. It doesn't look like we have any hub doubling or RPM around the date area. And I'm seeing nothing on the obverse here, so I'm going to flip it over to the reverse and see if we can find anything on the other side. Party Pickle. Joe McBride, Farm Dog, Jeff Dunn. There's a lot of people showing up now. I appreciate you guys being here for sure. And well, we didn't get anything in coin number 1. They said nothing doing coin number 1. You're going to have to wait to coin number 2 and see if there's anything on coin number 2. Well, so that's what we'll do. Yeah, it was a partially filled B. And Adam Chambers. Adam Chambers coins and comes up for coin number 2. And here is coin number 2. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Huh. Second coin in the roll is a circulated coin. So I'm going to have to pop that one off. We could take a look at it, but it's a circulated coin. This must be something that was turned back into the bank and then they wrapped it. Not sure what's going on with this. I don't see anything. I am definitely not going to give that one to Adam Chambers. We're doing uncirculated coins here only. So this one definitely will not go to Adam Chambers. Move that off to the side and we'll do the next coin. We're probably going to end up losing spots in the roll over this. But I would rather refund people for spots in the roll than give people a coin they totally didn't expect out of a roll that I've never looked inside of. So this is the second coin that we're going to be actually selling in this roll. We're probably going to run up short on this roll. But it is what it is. Okay. Oh, Steve. We go for coin number 2. Reverse of coin number 2 here is not special. So we'll move on to coin number 3. Coin number 3 in this roll will go to Bulldog. Bulldog will be the recipient of coin number 3, and this is coin number 3 for the roll. And does not look like we have anything special on this one either. Nothing on the obverse. Taking a look at the reverse now. What do you guys want me to talk about? Anything specific? You have any specific questions that you just wanted to hear somebody talk about so that you could get a better perspective on what your question might be? Or maybe even give you an answer. Sometimes I'm okay at giving answers too. Next up is Xander. This is her first spot in a roll. See what we get for her. Well, let's see. We have a 1958D with... yeah, it looks like it's normal. No repunchment mark. And not a doubled eyelid. And it doesn't appear that there's any doubling on the obverse of this one at all. What college did I go to? I went to Ozarks Technical Community College in Springfield, Missouri, and then I went to Missouri State University. I ended up teaching courses at Missouri State University in computer programming before I split away from the education scene altogether. I did not finish a bachelor's degree. I do have 2 associate's degrees, no bachelor's degree. So maybe that'll help. Not that big of an education person myself. I'm kind of a self-educator. Figure if I went to college, I'd either be dangerous or overemployed. SWOMO. Well, it used to be Southwest Missouri State University, and that was a number of years ago. I believe it was around the year 2000, 95 to 2000, somewhere in there, that they changed the name of the university. They changed it to Missouri State University. Now, it's not Mizzou, it's Missouri State, which is the Bears. They didn't change the colors, and they didn't change the mascot. They just changed the name of the college. It is the prestigious, or the biggest, of the 4-year universities in Springfield, Missouri, although there are 2 others. There's an Evangel College. Oh, looky there. We got ourselves a little minor RPM going on here. We have Evangel College, and there's Drury College. Drury University now. That is a minor RPM. I'm going to hold it out, but I'm not going to necessarily say that we're going to be listing this, because it looks like it could be too minor. But we've got a number of northeast die scratches coming up out of the date. We're going to call this die 1 for the roll so far. Check the reverse real quick and see if there's anything on the reverse to be looking at. I don't see anything there. Let me go ahead and check the rest of Liberty and the upper part of the obverse of this coin. I didn't see anything on it, but I just want to make sure. Okay. So we've got nothing else on this other than that minor RPM. We've got a bunch of die scratches going northeast out of the date, in the date area. Hello, Andrew. So we have our first die for the roll. Mr. Fletcher. Yes, Southwest or Missouri State University is the Bears. They are maroon and white. Here's another RPM. This is a different RPM. It has a split upper serif, a nice split upper serif. I'm going to go with the heavy die dot above the 9 there and another one above the 1 as our chief marker for the obverse of this. There's also die scratches running concentrically around the bust area. Let's see what else is there. A big old die crack in the hair. And ourselves a doubled eyelid here too. So we have an RPM with a doubled eyelid. So it's an RPM and a double die, I do believe. See if that eyelid shows back up for me again. I'm having trouble seeing it. It may or may not be one. Sure thought I saw a doubled eyelid there. Yeah, there it is. Guess you have to be at certain angles to see it, but that is a doubled eyelid. It's parallel to the eyelid. It's soft edged. It's larger than a scratch or a gouge would be. So we've got a very distinct die here. We have a rather minor repunch mint mark. We have a rather minor doubled eyelid. We have nice set of die cracks in the upper part of the obverse, part of the hair. So this is going to be die number 2. We're going to call this one die number 2 for the roll. And that's coin number 7 we're going to pull out here for Jim Fletcher. Alright, here's Bulldog. Bulldog for coin number 8. Coin number 8 goes to Bulldog. Let's take a look and see what it is. This looks like another RPM. Could this be... This isn't the same die as the other RPM that we ran into a few minutes ago. This one has a die break in the upper B. Is this an RPM at all? I thought I was seeing an RPM. I was pretty sure I was, and now I don't seem to be able to find it. Yeah, this is the one that I was saying was probably too minor. That's what that is. The one that I said was probably too minor to list. Alright, I'll stack this one separately from the others. That's probably going to turn out to be too minor to list. Here's Bulldog. Hey, Coins Arnito. And go ahead and give you moderator status here. Put you in the family with the rest of us. Alright, now Kevin Speaks. Kevin Speaks will get the next coin. He is in the house presently. Let's see. Nothing on the mint mark, unfortunately. See, nothing on the date either. Not a doubled eyelid. Nothing in the motto. Let's take a look at the reverse real quick. I think I am going to give a shot at that idea of opening rolls and going through rolls, and then as we run into goodies or errors or anything of special note, auction those off right then and there on the spot. I think I like that idea. Jeff Dunn. Jeff Dunn's next up. And for Jeff Dunn, I have nothing on the mint mark, nothing on the date, nothing in the eye. I've got nothing on the motto. Let's take a look at Liberty. Yeah, I got nothing there either. So let's flip this coin over and take a look at the reverse. See if anything happened back there. Anything worth mentioning? Not seeing anything so far. Alright, pretty much a normal coin here. That's coin number 10. Moving on now to coin number 11. Coin number 11 will go to Joe McBride. Joe McBride picks this one up. And this one is, well, it does not appear to be an RPM. Not doubled in the date. No doubled eyelid. Nothing in the motto. Oh, now we've got both of the parts of the B are broken out on this one. There's another new die. We've got a die scratch coming up northeast out of the eye of Liberty. And take a look at the reverse here and see if there's anything on the reverse worth looking at and mentioning. And I've got nothing at all. So we're going to move on to the next coin. That's number 11 for Joe McBride. Hey, Randy. Yeah, let's see. Next one's for Joe McBride as well. This is coin number 12 for Joe McBride. What does Joe get? Looks like Joe's going to get the same thing he just got. Is that true? Nope, this is a different die. This is one with the upper field B, but it's not a double die. It's not a repunch mint mark. So we're going to move on. See nothing on the reverse except a bunch of really good markers for something that isn't there. There's a little bit of a die chip in the upper left wheat. Then we got that really nice die scratch going from the E up through the U of Unum. Lots of die scratches and whatnot here. We've got a massive die scratch coming out of the left side of the N of cent. But turns out it's just a really nice 1958 D Lincoln cent, and that's about it. Most of these things do grade at least a gem, if not a gem plus or superb gem. That turned out to be really nice. There, Bill. Hey, Bill457, how you doing, buddy? As Enter gets our second coin here. Let's see what we get. Well, looks normal so far. Normal 1958 D Lincoln cent with a couple of spots here and there. And nothing here on the reverse. And that's coin number 13 for Xander. Let's do coin number 14. Coin number 14, Andrew O'Neill, Black Cloud Mining. And coin number 14, we have what appears to be a normal 1958D so far. Yeah, I've seen this die before. It has the die scratches right there in front of the eye. So let me flip it over and see if there anything happened to have happened on the reverse. Happened to have happened. So we can buy happen chance. Happen to mention it. And we've got nothing here on the reverse. So, that is coin number 14 for Andrew O'Neill. Now on to coin number 15. Coin number 15 goes to Mike Birchman. Let's see what Mike gets. This is coin number 15 in the roll. We've got no die variety. We've got some heck of a marker down there, but we've got nothing on this coin so far that we can tell. And again, nothing on the obverse. Take a look at the reverse here. We have a little bit of a bird's nest on the side of the wheat. The upper left part of the wheat. Let's see here. And nothing else on the reverse of this, so we're going to move on. That's Mike Birchman, coin number 15. Coin number 15 goes to Mike Birchman. Now for coin number 16. Coin number 16 belongs to Eric Beyer. And this coin right here goes to Eric Byers, coin number 16 in the roll. And another one of that same die. Nice die scratch. Doesn't go to anything, but it's a nice die scratch. Got nothing there. Well, let's do coin number 17 then. Coin number 17 will belong to John Brandon Bowe. John Brandon Bowe. Coin number 17. Don't see any splits on those serifs. So we have nothing on the date of the mint mark area. I've seen this die before. I said that exact same thing when I saw it. Got those heavy die scratches coming southeast off the eye. Ooh, a yucky spot. Yucky spot on the obverse. It's got spots. I don't like spots. Alright. Got nothing else going on with this one. Let's go ahead and bag it and tag it. Coin number 17 for John Brandon Bow, and then we're going to move on to coin number 18 and see what happened with that one. Here's coin number 18. Hello, Darren. Nothing really yet, Xander. I mean, we've come up with a couple of minor RPMs, but that's about it. Nothing really important yet. And this one's going to go to Mr. Worley. We have the same die as the very first die pulled out of the roll. It's got those die clash marks there next to the one. Not seeing anything especially tight here. Wir haben sofort in diesen Münzen nicht gemacht. Muss wir ausgeben ein bisschen. Sorry, I switched over to German there. Deanne, coin number 19. Coin number 19 is a 1958D. Oh, look, it's a Guy Fawkes coin. It's an anonymous coin. He has a thin little mustache, just like Guy Fawkes. Okay, don't have one there. Let's take a look at the reverse and see if we have anything going on in the reverse. Nothing there. That's coin number 19. Now let's take a look at coin number 20. Deanne's coin number 19. Now let's take a look at number 20. 20 will be going to Jim Fletcher. Jim Fletcher. Nope, this one is a nothing die. We know that one because of the die scratch just above the D. We've seen this die a few times now. Actually, a number of times at this point. Let's flip it over and take a look at the reverse. Yeah, nothing really going on with the reverse, so we're going to flip this one, bag it, tag it, put it in a holder for Jim Fletcher, and then we're going to turn over coin number 21. See what happens with coin number 21. Coin number 21 is going to go to Kevin Speaks. We'll see about Kevin Speaks coin right now. And here it is. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, nothing on this one so far. No RPM. No hub doubling so far. Take a look around. Ain't got nothing there. What are we going to be able to do with the reverse on this one? See if there's anything here to talk about, look at, discuss, or pontificate any further. I like to pontificate. I like to pontificate a little bit too much. I think about just about everything I'm going to say, but sometimes I don't. Coin number 22 to Andrew O'Neill. Black Cloud Mining. It's coin number 22 right here. Oh, nice 1958 D-Lincoln cent, but it doesn't happen to have anything on it that we'd be looking for as far as die varieties are concerned. That's the double B hole filler. Yeah. Keep kind of slowing down over in this area because I keep thinking I'm seeing extra thickness over there, and typically that is a precursor of things to come. If I think I see doubling someplace, I'm going to end up finding it, because then I'm actually looking for it hardcore. Now, I'm looking for it hardcore. I'm going to find it even if it's a 50x doubling. But you have to zoom way in just to be able to see. Well, I've got the scope for it now, so who knows what I might find. In the middle of rural Kansas. The difference between Adam and I is Adam is going everywhere, and I've been everywhere. I know exactly what he's talking about. I've been in almost every part of Kansas. James Worley. Mr. Worley will get this coin, and this coin is one of that curved die scratch in the date area coins. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this one. We're just looking for error issues because the coin is already known not to be with a double die obverse or a double die reverse. We're drawing a blank. Got nothing on that one. That's coin number 23, I'm sorry. It's coin number 23. Now for coin number 24. Coin number 24 turns out to be, I don't know why I'm picking up the holder for it already. I need to be picking out a name. Here we go. There's a name, Kevin Speaks. Kevin Speaks will get coin number 24 in the roll. Dun, dun, dun. There's another curved die scratch coin. So you know it's an original roll. We're getting a number of examples of the same dies over and over again. Nice original OBW roll. We did come out with one circulated coin in the lot. And I think what I'm going to do is go to my unsearched 58s and open up a roll and pull out a coin from there and stick it in this roll. That way everybody here ends up with a coin. I'll end up with a partial roll. That doesn't bother me any. Alejandro. There's coin number 25 here. I think at coin number 25, this one is a curved die scratch coin as well. But anyhow, I was going to say at coin number 25, after coin number 25, I'm going to jump to a commercial break. We're going to go to a commercial break for the first time in quite a while. So I can dig up another 1958 D roll and replace this spot with a new coin. Don't want people to not have spots. I want to give them the spots that they asked for. And so we're going to do that. Out of another unsearched roll of 1958 D Lincoln cents, I'm going to pull a coin out now that will fill the gap of what we had. Meanwhile, I'm going to send you guys to a commercial break. I appreciate it. And thank you very much. Be sure to check out and subscribe to Mantic Coins on YouTube, where host Shay Hoffmaster takes you through a fun-filled tour through numismatics to include coin auctions, educational videos, live roll hunts, and much more. Come join in the educational fun with Shay. Search Mantic Coins on YouTube and subscribe today. The best in online auctions just got better. Now you can enjoy Coin Night live auctions twice weekly with the addition of CNLA Weekend Edition with your host, Jessica Johnson. All the same excitement and the same great deals with a new host and at a new time. Come join in the fun this weekend. And here we are back. Did you guys like my commercials? I like my commercials. It gave me a chance to replace that coin in the roll that was not a good coin. It was a circulated coin. Well, hello, Sing Jay. Haven't seen you in a little while. We're going to move on. Coin number 26 is going to be to Yomangul. Every time I see that name, I keep wanting to turn it into something that it's probably not. I don't know what it is, what Yomangul stands for, but Yomangul sounds to me like it's some sort of a name for Mongolian aristocracy, someone who's really high up in the food chain in Ulaanbaatar. That sounds like a Mongolian name. Yomangul. Yeah, I know, I'm probably just imagining things for sure. We'd have to get Yomangul to tell us where his name came from. Okay, this one's not got anything special. Actually, no, Sing J, I actually don't have sponsors. I don't have anyone who has paid sponsorship. Those were sample commercials I put together for anyone who did want to do sponsorship so that I could show them what I can do building a commercial for them. Because most people, when they want to advertise, they don't actually build their own commercial. They require that you do it for them. I just wanted to be able to show that I do know how to do it to some extent. I may be no expert at it, but I am okay. Okay. This is the double-filled B again. Double-filled. So what is Yomangul? Oh, it's Gull, G-U-L-L. What does Yomangul stand for? If you don't mind saying, because I've got this big story built up in my head. It's a liberty coin. That's right. With liberty and justice for all. Yomangul is a seabird. Is that right? It's like a ring-beaked gull or a laughing gull. You have the Yomangul. Of course, then it's probably some sort of a maybe some sort of a name that's a word parody on something. Mike Birchman, coin number 28. Coin number 28 now goes to Mike Birchman. Let's take a look at coin number 28. Münz Nummer 28 jetzt. Komm. Wir haben gar nichts an der vorne Seite. Und der Rücke Seite. So it was just a guess, though. So far we have Mongolian aristocracy. We have a seabird. Who else wants to take a guess at what Yomangul is? You know, a word something close to the first name there. Yeoman, that's a boat's name. Boatsman. And then a gull, of course, could be a seabird. So Yomangul may have some type of boat reference. Chealist? What is a chealist? Oops, I didn't put Mike's name in there before I tried to stick. Wait a minute, what did I just do? I stuck Mike Birchman's name. I put someone else's name in there. I grabbed two names at once. So that's Mike Birchman's coin number 28. Now, for coin number 29, we're going to go with Bulldog. Bulldog will get coin number 29. Let's take a look at coin number 29. Yo-Yo Man. Yo man. Well, it could be yo man or like yo man. Something like Jamaican. Yo man, goal. Or like ya man. Yeah, rub me like a genie. The answer is above. Greeting my girlfriend's nephew would greet me with, yo man, what's up? And the gull is just a seabird. It just sounded good. Yo man gull. Okay. Did I ever go to Branson or Silver Dollar City? Yeah. That's kind of what you do when you live in Springfield. I'm not going to be able to tell you now that there was, anything worth going there for. Last time I went to Silver Dollar City was probably around 1995. It's been a while. Actually, my kid was really small then. He was born in 96, so probably 98 or 99 was the last time I went there. Paul Hampton will get the next coin in the roll. That's going to be coin number 30. No, Randy, the answer is that Yo Man was just a greeting. Oh, take a look at that. Another one of the RPMs. This is going to have the doubled eyelid. And bum 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 bum. We've got the doubled eyelid. Yeah, that is the doubled eyelid right there. So we've got the RPM with the doubled eyelid. Yeah, so Yo Man just said that Yo Man was the greeting that his nephew gave him, and the gull part of it just sounded good. So it wasn't anything absolutely 100% specific regarding sentiment or anything like that. Just a name. Yo man gull. I still think it sounds like Mongolian aristocracy. Yo Mongol. I don't remember which die this one was. Was this die 1 or die 2? It's not die 1. This would be a die number 2. Die number 2. Now let's see. Go ahead and check die number 2 again. This one is Jim Fletcher's coin. Die number 2 here. Is this the one that's got the doubled eyelid? Yeah. This is the one with the doubled eyelid. This is die number 2. So the coin that we just pulled out for Paul Hampton is also a die number 2 now. Die number 2 for the day. Did we find any 58Ds yet? Yes, we did. We found a number of 58Ds. Andrew O'Neill gets the next coin in the roll. The next coin in the roll looks exactly like this one. As it appears, this one just has a little hit on the mint mark and nothing else special. We've seen this die before. This one has nothing on it. I know this die because we've seen it a few times in this roll. Oh, CVS. We got a bunch of names that are not necessarily what they would initially appear to be. For instance, Yo Man Gull is not Mongolian aristocracy. CVS is not named after a drugstore. CVS is actually, in some respect, the initials of the person who carries that name. JOB does not stand for job. JOB are the person's initials, basically. Here's Yomangul again. Now I've got to go and practice respelling the name. For some reason I was living with the idea that the GUL part was pronounced ghoul and only had one L. But now I know it's gull and has two L's. So you're not actually Papa Giorgio? So your name's not George? And I saw you as an Italian man sitting in the back of the restaurant with a napkin tied around your neck eating spaghetti. Oh, so your name is George. Well, at least I was partially right. Are you Italian? Because if you were Greek, you'd have an S on the end of that. Papayogos. You're not Italian. So then you pretend to be Italian. Just trying to get the facts. I'm not Italian, but I did stay in a Holiday Inn Express last night. Let's see, we got nothing coming up on this coin. Taking a look at the reverse, and we still have nothing coming up on it. You're just like a meatballs. Meatballs are only good when they're made a certain way. Okay, so J. Rojas. Did I ask you if this was male or female? Because J. Rojas doesn't tell me anything. Other than the fact that J is probably a Jota because it's probably a Hispanic name. I have whose name spelled wrong? Yomango? Did I put Happington? Oh my gosh, I was 3/4 asleep when I was doing these. Did I actually do that? Was I that dumb? Yep. Paul Happington. Okay. Well, I've done it correctly a number of times before, so it's obviously a typo, not a lack of knowledge. So, Mr. Rojas. That's right. I remember you telling me that because we went through the whole Cookie Rojas thing. From South Texas. Nothing on that one. We're not running into a whole lot here. We do have a couple of dies. We do have a couple of examples of the couple of dies, but we don't have a whole lot. Seem to just not be finding a whole lot. Coin number 35 now to John Brandon Bowe. John Brandon Bowe will take this one. There's a name that's easy for me to pronounce. John Brandon Bowe. Just comes straight off the tongue. No guesswork involved. Very simply spelled. Except I did ask him in the very beginning if his name was pronounced Bo or Bowie. I kind of figured it was Bo, but I didn't want to butcher anyone's name. I very much dislike butchering people's names. Like Paul Happington. Next one. As Wild Bill doesn't have coins this time around. He only got into one of the reveals this time. He's got a whole lot of people with fast internet connections and a lot of desire. Then you got me beating myself frankly stupid, trying to come up with enough reveals to keep everyone satiated, and the more I try, the busier it gets. Which that doesn't bother me at all, It's just, wow. Can't get everybody in. I got people feeling left out. I don't like people feeling left out. That was coin number 36. Goes to Jeff Dunn. Coin number 37 is going to go to Ida Herring. Ida Herring makes her first appearance in 1958 D-roll with this coin. Let's see what Ida Herring gets. Well, as it appears in my dismay, I'm finding it to be a very normal coin, which Ida Herring may actually enjoy. But we always look for more. We strive for the best. We go for the top billing. And when we don't find it, we are just disappointed. A different Wild Bill. Even like the Wild Bill, Hickok. Or would that be Buffalo Bill, Cody? Hello, TNO. Never know what you're talking about, Techstar. You're one of those people that can start a sentence in one subject and end it in a different subject and expect everyone around you to follow it. No, wait a minute, that's my wife. There we go. There's another one of the ones that's going to have a double die lid. And there it is, double die lid. Die number 2 again. This is our third one. It's a third one in the roll. Statistically speaking, we should run into more. This one's for Alejandro. Every time I say his name, it reminds me of Madonna. That song Madonna did. Alejandro. Did my wife have a twin sister? My wife, well, strangely enough, my wife is adopted and doesn't really know exactly how her entire biological family occurred. She is an only child as adoption goes. She has found some of her original biological family. She found a brother. She knows of another brother. And she has a sister that she knows of. And maybe more than one other sister, so you never know. She was not a twin, though. Was that Lady Gaga? That's not... No. A song with Alejandro in it? That's not Lady Gaga. That's Madonna, right? Am I nuts? Did I go nuts? Am I just completely nuts? Wait a minute. I am nuts because I don't remember what this coin was. I'm going to have to look it up here. Okay, this was a normal coin. Lady Gaga sings that song. Is it a take off of Madonna, or is it real, or is it Memorex? Because I thought I could remember that going back in the mid-'80s. There's Alejandro again. Alejandro. Oop. There's one of our curved die crack, or curved die scratch coins. And curved die scratch coin means you've got nothing else. Just a curved die scratch. You will have other die scratches all over the obverse of the coin, but you will not have a double die, because no double die. Well, if it's just Lady Gaga, then I am crazier than I thought I was, because I thought I remembered something that Madonna sang that had a male name in it that was a Spanish name or Italian name. I did happen to hear a Madonna song a couple of weeks ago, and it was the first time I'd heard it in a long time. And I had known that she was Italian most of my life. It's like she's not Italy Italian, but she's like Michigan Italian or something. And, I mean, her name is Madonna Ciccone. That's a very, very Italian name. And so I thought, well, okay, well, you know, in this one song that she was singing, I assumed it was Italian that she was speaking in this song. And then, I don't remember the song at this point. I remember hearing it a few weeks back, and when I heard it, I understood all the Spanish in it. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, this is Spanish, it's not Italian. I thought she was doing Italian in that song. It probably is, because I don't know that I can remember anything that Lady Gaga did. I mean, I know who Lady Gaga is, but I've never really paid any attention to her music. I was sure that it was a Madonna song that I was thinking about. Farm Dog comes next, coin number 42. This is coin number 42 for Farm Dog. And we have... Nothing up high. We've got the double busted B. The double busted B. And you think about it, if you turn it this way, double busted. So I know some Espanol. Well, I lived in southern Florida for a while. I shopped at Supermercado El Bodegón. I also shopped at Supermercado El Presidente. I make fajitas like nobody's business. Some of the best. Madonna's 1986 song. Okay. Madonna's song is the one I was thinking about. Not Lady Gaga. Man, I thought I was going nuts there for a minute. It's like, really? Lady Gaga came in so much later in the picture. I mean, she was a little tiny kid when all this stuff was going on. Well, there we go again. If she was born at all. She's pretty young. Compared to me, she's pretty young. I'm 52. So Madonna's older than me. Another one of our... Oh, there's a Guy Fawkes mark on there. If you look at it like that, it really does. It looks like Guy Fawkes. The anonymous guy. He has a very interesting history as well. Guy Fawkes did not start with Anonymous. Guy Fawkes goes back a few hundred years in England. And I don't remember much about the story at this point right now. Not that I could actually speak of it intelligibly, but it has something to do with bonfires. Yeah, I wasn't very familiar with Madonna's newer music. I don't really like most of it. Not a fan of her newer stuff. Here's Ida Herring again. Well, let's see what Ida gets. Whoa. There we go. We've got her in RPM. We've got her in RPM, and it's going to have a double eyelid as well. So we have an RPM with double eyelid. We have a double variety for Ida Herring. I'm so glad to be able to provide this to her in her first role involvement. Oh, Coin Dragon, be still my beating heart. You say words that make me happy. If I had anything to offer, I'd be a part of it. I got nothing to offer except an old man's appeal. That old-time charm. That's right. I think after Armageddon happens, I can actually run a school for how you should behave for younger children. Jim Fletcher, coin number 45 now. Yeah, coin number 45 for Jim Fletcher. It's another curved die scratch coin. So we've got nothing coming out of this particular coin. Hey, that almost looked like Texas. I pulled up there, looked, and those little gouges out beside and above his eye kind of looked like the El Paso area and the panhandle of Texas. I don't know why I thought I saw that. It's so weird. It looked like he had a Texas stamp on his head. And then for some completely weird reason, the song about there being a tear in your beer came to my head. Because you got a Texas appearance on an eye that looks like it was punched into the eye, which would, well, that would make me tear up a little bit, I'm sure. There's a tear in my beer. And something else. I don't remember the words to it. I just remember that part. My dad used to listen to that song. I used to listen to as little of it as I could possibly get away with. Next. Will be Adam. Connor. Do not try to adjust your set. The sounds you are hearing are real. And Adam Connor just got himself an RPM double die combo. Got a number one here in a row, RPM double die combo. Take a look at the reverse and see if there's any error stuff going on. Anything we need to be concerned about. That's just a left 90-degree angle. You Texans make me laugh. You got such a great and wonderful state. And probably a fourth of it's uninhabitable. Adam Chambers. And here's another 1958D Lincoln Cent. This one's a nice one. This is in pretty good shape. A lot of these have little furry little boogers on them. Those little furry little boogers don't do anything. They basically dust right off the coin. I see nothing on the reverse of this one. So I'm going to scoop it out of there and stick it in holder number 47 for Adam Chambers. Adam Chambers and coin number 47. Went to college in El Paso. El Paso, Texas. Es un estado en los Estados Unidos de América y a la patria que simboliza una nación bajo del Dios indivisible con libertad y justicia para todos. Where do I find these rolls? They drop on me out of the sky. Every single one of them. Every time it rains outside, it's raining pennies. Did I do okay, TNO? So was I a joke or was it good? Oh, what did I come up with on this coin? I was so proud of myself I forgot to make a mental note of what I was looking at. This is a normal coin. Okay, yeah, normal coin. It only rains cats and dogs by you? I speak better Spanish than you. Yep, I'm just a Midwestern country boy. Raised with a little bit of Cherokee and a little bit of white. Actually, a little bit of Cherokee and a lot of white. Alright, this is going to turn out to be just another normal 1958 D Lincoln cent. This is near the end of the roll, so it's got a little bit of toning on it. And then at the end of this, the very last coin in the roll will be coin number 50, and that coin will go to... Dun, 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 dun. Eric Beyer. Eric Beyer. This one is a replacement coin from a different roll. Thought maybe we might find something good here. It is a rather nice quality coin. Very nice, decent quality. You can tell how bad the weather is by how many woofs and meows there are. You live that close to a zoo? Okay, folks, la fin de jour. We are finished with this roll. We came up with kind of substantial stack of normal coins here. A normal coin stack. Then we have, these are the die varieties. This is die number 1. And this is all I found of die number 1 so far was coin number 6, and that's going to go to Mr. Worley. And then we turn up with 5, die number 2, 5. And those are coins numbered 46, 44, 38, 30, and 7. Let me tip these down so you can actually see them. Sorry about that. So my camera is at a different angle than it had been before. 46, 44, 38, number 30, and number 7. And they go to Mr. Fletcher, Mr. Hampton, or Hapminton, Alejandro, Ida, or Mr. Connor. Yes, die 2 was the one with the RPM plus the double die lid, and I don't think I missed any of those. So it appears that we have 5 of them in the roll. And the reveal that never was will be finally coming up today. And I've got a time for it, but I can't remember what I said the time was, but I'll get it scheduled. It'll be on the channel here soon. I believe I said it was going to be at 7 p.m. So it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern Time will be the 1954 D roll. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be doing roll number 154. That's a 1955 D roll. And that's coming up this evening. So we've still got 2 more rolls to do today. It's currently 4 o'clock, so I've only got 3 hours until my next reveal, and I need to get dinner cooked in and served inside that 3 hours, so I better go. And we will chat later. I'll be back on, probably 5 or 10 minutes early. 7 o'clock. Okay, 7 o'clock this evening will be the next roll. I'm going to go ahead and get them all scheduled now. I'm going to get the rest of the rolls for the week scheduled right after I close this broadcast. So I wish you guys all well. I hope to see you later this evening. If I don't see you later this evening, I may see you tomorrow. I've got 3 reveals coming up tomorrow as well. So I'll go over the schedule with you at the next reveal. Let's see, Puppy, we just had something to do and missed the last 8 coins. With any RPMs from 42 to 50? Yes, there were. From 42 to 50, we had 44 and 46. 44 and 46 were the RPM/DDO combo. So there you go. Well, I'll see you guys later on this evening, and have a great afternoon. I'll talk to you later.